Man, like I said, I just woke up, man. Subscribe, follow my Instagram, guys. Code.manxx. Follow my Instagram, y'all. Code.manxx. All right, it's gonna be in the comment section, the link, so you click it on the in the comment section, y'all. But yeah, guys, 7 signs God is protecting you from a bad relationship. First of all, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all share this content. Also, too, man, donate, don't hate. The Bible talks about in Mark 3 and 5, it talks about if a house is divided against itself, it cannot stand. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta understand, man, that I'm gonna go over God, how God is protecting you from a bad relationship, man. All right. Number one, they leave the relationship, guys. It's a sign that God is protecting you from a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? When a person leave the relationship, just let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because you have God. God said He'll stick close to you than a brother. You know what I'm saying? God said He'll stick close to you than a mother, than a sister. So whatever relationship that could be, it could be in a relationship with a significant other, or it could be a friendship, or it's in your family. Your family member, they don't wanna hang out with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you connect to God. You got a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? They don't want a relationship with God. They still in that carnal minded mindset. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to obey God's commandments and His laws. So you guys gotta understand that it's people, they're gonna just leave that relationship. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, God, see, the reason why they left that relationship is because God did the separation. See, God, He's gonna do the separation once He judges us, right? Once we pass away and He judges us, but also too, He does the separation on this earth. You know what I'm saying? By people leaving your life. When people leave your life and abandon you, they're really not abandoning you. You know what I'm saying? It's really God removing that person out of your life because they toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in Mark 3 and 25. God's talking about, like I said, if a house is divided against itself, it cannot stand, guys. So, and God can't dwell in an unclean place. So you guys got to understand that it all works to symbiotic connection for your own good. You know what I'm saying? God said He'll work things out for your own good. So you guys got to understand that when a person leave the relationship, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to, you know, please them. Don't try to, put them up on this pedestal, because when you're trying to put other people up on a pedestal, guys, and you trying to make it seem like, oh no, I need you. Nah, you don't need them. You need the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk by faith and not by sight. God got you. You know what I'm saying? You can't depend on a relationship with someone, that don't want to be in a relationship with you. You can't depend on that. You need to depend on God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta allow God to order your footsteps. You gotta allow God to direct your path. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta understand that, all right, guys? Number two, another sign that God is protecting you from a bad relationship. God exposed their toxic ways to you. Guys, when God exposed their toxic ways to you, that's God is protecting you from a bad relationship. Like I said, don't try to repaint that person. When a person show you that they are Judas in your life, they're trying to betray you, right? They showing you that they're against you. If and you guys gotta understand that if God be for you, who could be against you? Right? God is on your side. And God gonna show that person His wrath in due time. You know what I'm saying? For propagating demonic, you know, energy towards you. Because you are part of 144,000. Like I said, guys, when people mess with God's people, man, I'm trying to tell you, God gonna show them His wrath in due time. So you guys gotta understand that God got His hedge around you. When they do something toxic against you, and God exposed that to you with the spirit of discernment, let them go. Like I said, your significant other supposed to be empowering you, right? Y'all supposed to be helping each other. Y'all supposed to be growing with each other. Y'all not supposed to be you the only person in a relationship that's doing all the work. You the only person in a relationship that's, you helping them, but they're not helping you. You can't get with a person like that. You can't build with a person like that. Because they mindset is far from where your mindset is at. And it's far from God, because your mindset is focusing on God, and God is leading you. Right? God said He'll hold no good thing from us. He wants you to prosper. He wants you to succeed. But unfortunately, a lot of people, they don't want to succeed. They don't want to move up to the next level. They don't want to grow. They don't want they don't want to be in their winning season as much as you want to be in your winning season. They don't want breakthroughs like you want breakthroughs, right? Some people, they just want God to put a little bit of blessings in their cup, but you want your cup to be overfilled, right? God said He'll run your cup over if you keep His commandments, right? And you walk in His purpose, right? That He got for your life. All right, guys. So you guys understand that this son of God's protecting you from a bad relationship. When God exposed them toxic ways, guys, they cheating on you, they disrespecting you, they don't appreciate you, right? They criticizing you, putting you down, right? Trying to lower your self-esteem, trying to lower your spiritual frequency, right? Because they not where they supposed to be at in God. You know, it's a lot of people, like I said, it's a lot of people, God, they're not where they supposed to be at in Christ. So they envy and they jealous of where you at in God. It's the truth, guys. So, you know, it's all spiritual. It's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of people, like, they'll be jealous of your relationship with God because God is blessing you. Because you doing what God's telling you to do. You're not playing no games. You're not playing with God, right? But they want to be slothful. They don't want to do the will of God. They don't want to work. They don't want to put in the work, guys. God says faith without works is dead. And you wholeheartedly believe that. And you putting in the work. You know, God's prospering. You know, God, He'll bless, man, all right? So you guys got to understand that. Number 3, another sign that God's protecting you from a bad relationship. They never support you, guys. When a person never supports you, this sign that God is protecting you from a bad relationship. You don't need a person that's not going to support you in your corner. You know, it's like you in a relationship with, you know, it's like you in a relationship with a kid or something. You know what I'm saying? Because they got that kid mindset. That's what I mean. Not, you know, don't take this left, right? But I'm just saying, based off of their mindset, they got a childlike mindset. So you don't need to be in a relationship with a person that's a narcissist. They want to just sit up there and watch you just do everything for them. The thing that you owe them. They have that entitled mindset. That's a demonic spirit. They don't care nothing about you. It's a lot, like I said, it's a lot of people, they get into relationships like this. God ain't in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to grow in Christ. Iron sharpens iron. Y'all supposed to be growing together. Right? They supposed to plant the seed like you plant the seed. And they supposed to water that seed like you water their seed. They supposed to water yours. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You know, a house that's divided against itself, it can't stand. You guys gotta understand that, man. That scripture right there, it tells you everything right there. God's revealing everything right there. You know, they don't want to support, right? You can't build on a broken foundation. You can't build on a broken foundation, right? So if they don't want to build that foundation like you building that foundation in that relationship, you trying to build it, they got it. God gonna make sure that He take them out of your life. You got to get them out of your life, like I said, because a lot of people nowadays, guys, they want to watch you do everything, and then they want to enjoy the fruits of your labor that God gave you. But what God gave you is for you. See, that's your breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? That's your rewards for your hard work. And a lot of times, y'all want to give y'all rewards to people that don't even deserve it. Because if they deserved it, they would have been helping you get that reward, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be blessing demons. Y'all be you know, helping demons. And then when they get, you spend some money on a demon or whatever the case is, they just blow it, right? It just go to waste, right? Because that blessing not for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not for them, all right, guys? So this is a sign that God is protecting you from a bad relationship. Number 4, guys, they always starting arguments. Guys, this is another sign that God's protecting you from a bad relationship, guys. When they always starting arguments, you know what I'm saying, with you ain't did nothing to them. It's like they always trying to find something wrong with you, right? Because they're miserable. This is what a lot of people do, guys, when they're miserable. They try to find something wrong with other people that's not miserable. Like I said, guys, talking about other people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lot of men and women do this. You know what I'm saying? Talking about people, starting arguments, trying to start stuff. Like, guys, man, you don't need to be around that type of energy. That's a waste of energy, man. Trying to argue with somebody, going back and forth. Like, if a person is not happy with you gotta let them know, hey, look, if you're not happy with me, I don't need you around me. It could be a friendship, guys. This is what happened in friendships too. Friends trying to start arguments with other friends because they're not happy, right? Because they don't know their purpose. You don't need to be with somebody that don't know their purpose. You need to be with somebody that has a purpose, right? When it comes down to being in a relationship with somebody, because when you're dealing with somebody that ain't got no purpose, they just stand out like guys, man. I can't see how guys get with women that just stay at home all the time. Like, I can't get with a female that's like that. I gotta get with a female that's like-minded. I'm doing YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing digital real estate. Or she gotta have a purpose just in general. It just can't just be YouTube. But I prefer a woman that's doing digital real estate like I'm doing it because it allows my purpose. But you gotta have a purpose for me to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. Because I don't need you, I don't need a woman texting me all the time because she don't have no purpose. Like, we go on a lunch break together, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta just have a purpose. A female gotta have a purpose like I have a purpose. I'm not building up no female that don't have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see a female that's hungry for something. If I'm trying to help her or whatever the case is, and she gotta help me too. It ain't just one way. You know what I'm saying? Or a friend. A friend gotta really be like on top of his game. Because as a man, like that's supposed to be all the motivation. That's that you need, and the motivation from God. Like you a grown man. You gotta put in that work, man. A lot of people are lazy, but if they start an argument and stuff like that with you guys, it's something that God's protect you from a bad relationship. Get out of that relationship, all right, guys. Number 5, they are draining you spiritually and financially. Guys, it's something that God's protect you from a bad relationship, guys. They are draining you spiritually and financially. When a person is draining you spiritually and financially, this is a sign that God's showing you, like, you don't need to be around that person. You don't need to be with that person. A lot of y'all guys, y'all get with women that's like this, draining you spiritually and financially. I can't have a woman in my life like that. She got to be on her purpose. I can't do that. I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to baby someone because nobody baby me. You know what I'm saying? So you guys understand that. Stay away from people that's draining you. Like I said, these people are lazy. They're lazy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that's like this, guys. Lazy, don't want to put in the work, right? But they want to reap the fruits of the labors of somebody else. Nah, man, I can't have that. I can't deal with that. You gotta put in the work. You gotta grow. You gotta have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I leave those people behind. I get those people out of my life quick. Because I know my worth. See, you got to know your worth. See, a lot of people, they don't know their worth. This is why they deal with people that they ain't got no purpose. Friends, family, I don't care who it is, a female I'm dealing with, dating, you got to have a purpose. I ain't dealing with no person like that. They ain't got no purpose. You got to be growing, man. Like I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to deal with a person that got that crab in the bucket mentality. They want to pull me down. Right? They really don't want to see you win. They want to pull you down. They just want to have their hand out. Beg. You gotta be working. You gotta be on your grind. I don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? I don't play those type of games. And you gotta get your own breakthroughs. You gotta get your own blessings. You ain't gonna take the blessing that God gave me. Nah. Because if God gave me that blessing, it's because He know I know what to do with it. See, you don't know what to do with my blessing. That's why I'm not gonna give it to you. Because you don't know what to do with my blessing. Of course, if I find somebody like really struggling and God lead me to help them, get them a few dollars, I'll do that. But guys, man, randomly, like I'm not just see when you try to help family members and stuff like that, and friends, they think that you just owe them more and more money. They'll just keep asking you for money. See, it's a lot of the people that's close to you, they don't want to try to take you for granted. You gotta watch out for them people. Those be the snakes. Those are the people that just want to drain you financially and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deviate from those type of people. All right, guys. So this is something guys protect you from a bad relationship. Number 6, guys, they don't give you peace. This is not something guys protect you from a bad relationship. They don't give you no peace. right? They always telling you what somebody else said, what somebody else doing. They always trying to bring this drama to your life, right? They always lying to you, right, about something. That's not giving you peace. They trying to start chaos and confusion in your life. That's a demonic spirit working through them. You don't need to be around a person that's trying to cause chaos and confusion in your life. They don't have the spirit of God, right? You need to be around peace. You need to be around people that's like-minded, that got a connection with God, right? You know what I'm saying? God is about peace. God is about love. He's not about a person that's not bringing you peace. You need to get away from that person immediately. You need to resist the devil so that devil can flee out your life. All right, guys? Number 7, they are very manipulative towards you. Guys, another sign, guys, protecting from about relationship. They're very manipulative towards you. They get a kick out of controlling people. There's a lot of people that do this, guys. They get a kick out of controlling people. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's an ego thing. That's a demonic spirit that's working through them. All they want to do is tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes them feel powerful. Guys, see, that's not the spirit of God. That's a carnal-minded spirit. They have a low frequency. Stay away from people that's at a low frequency, man. That's controlling. Like I said, a lot of people, if they can't control you, they'll try to destroy you. Right? They'll try to bring you down. Controlling spirits tear down households. Controlling spirits tear down businesses. Controlling spirits tear down, churches, all this type of stuff, guys, all right? So this sign that God's protecting from a bad relationship. I hope you guys, somebody just live stream. Hope it helped you out. Hope it encouraged some sort of way, guys. It's combing them out.